reminds me of another point of clarification. Can you walk me through the difference between design verification and design validation?
Yeah, absolutely. These are such important concepts in design control, and there's very different roles for product management or marketing in each of them. So when you go through design control, we just talked a lot about establishing user needs, understanding what people need when they use the product. And from there, your engineers are going to translate those into specifications. So if I say the product needs to be able to get to this vessel in the brain, the engineers are going to say, well, that means it needs to be this flexible, it needs to be this soft, it needs to be this long, right? They turn it into specifications. So when you do design verification, you're proving that you meet the specification, however that was written. The product is long enough, it's flexible enough, it's soft enough, the transitions are in the right places, and it does that reliably every single time that you use it. That's design verification. But if you remember, we didn't start with a spec, we started with the user need. The user need was it needs to be able to get to this part of the anatomy. So now you have a product coming out of design verification that meets all of the specifications, is built and performing as intended. The question now is, can you get to that anatomy? Or does that doctor say this feels good in their hands? And so that's where design validation comes in. So when I said you want to agree early on that we all understand this user need and we're going to prove that we actually met the user need in the end, that's design validation. And so that's where if you have a really great product manager who understands the use environment and the users, they're going to work with you on what is a legitimate design validation plan that is going to represent the end case, represent the people using it, and prove to ourselves that the product we built are doing the same thing